Now it's time for the third verse of Reverend Gary Davis's Cincinnati Flow Rag. It goes like this. And so on. Made a couple slips in there, but I'll show you what I was trying to do. So the first part, the same. Now we've got another one of these really cool single string runs. And when I originally saw the video and tried to play what I was hearing, I made this way too complicated, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. He's doing this. So let's get that part first. Now what I used to think he was doing is when he gets here, I thought he'd get to the third fret of the first string, but instead he plays an open string in there. So let me show you. Starting with an open third string, second fret of the third string, first fret of the second string, fourth fret of the second string, open first string. So that first lick goes like this. So we've got that open string in there, which makes this a lot easier to play. And then he's going to do this. So 8th fret, 5th fret on the first string, 8th fret of the second string, and then again the open first string. So the whole lick, and then to the second fret of the, or first fret of the second string, second fret of the third string, open. Whoops. I'm picking this using my thumb pick like a finger pick. I'm kind of using my first finger and grabbing the pick and playing it together. Merle Travis would do that, and it looks to me like that's what Reverend Gary Davis is doing. But you could use the first finger in there too, if whatever works for you. Then he's got this lick. Whoops. Open fourth string, 2, 3, 4. Open third string. So the whole lick. Again, you can check the tab and see what that is. And then right here is when he comes in with the pinch that I was talking about in the last verse. I got the two verses mixed up. So I'm pinching, I've got my pinky on the third fret of the first string, open fourth. And back into my main lick. Now this time, you'll see what I'm doing here. So let's do the whole verse there. He's going to do that, and then he's going to go, and what I think he's doing is kind of a picking the C, long C position, picking the 8th fret with the pinky on the 8th fret of the first string. So he's kind of a pick hammer on with the third finger to the 7th fret. It's like this. Or he's picking it. Either way, you can make it work. So I'm going 8, 7, 5 on the first string, 8, 5 on the second string. Or you could pick the open first string instead of the 5th fret of the second string. In fact, that's probably how he's playing it. Then he does this. So I'm going 8, 5 on the first string, 8th fret of the second string, open first string. And then first fret of the second string, second fret of the third string. So let's do that whole whole lick there. So we're going from the second main verse. And then the next turnaround verse, he's going to do something a little different. We got this. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with an F shape. And I hear a little hammer on onto the second fret of the third string, and I'm pinching. So I'm pinching the sixth string, first fret, which I have fretted with my thumb, and I'm pinching the third string. And I'm coming up on the second string before my thumb comes down on the alternating bass, which is the fourth string in that F shape. So we got this. So I'm playing the alternating bass with the F chord. Coming down on the second string, third fret. So that part is kind of tough. And then right here, that sounds to me like he's just playing that open. So I'm going to use my first finger and get the fourth fret of the second string, and then the open first string, coming to the first fret of the second string. Open third, third fret of the fourth string, second fret. So that little lick. Then I'm going to get that C shape chord with the pinky on the third fret of the first string. And a quick upstroke and a downstroke. So the whole thing. And I'm not sure if he gets the fifth string or the fourth string, or how he does that. Something like that. Then he's going to go F, G7th, C. So the picking, I've got the F, the picking I'm hearing is he's pinching, starting with the sixth fret, or the sixth string, first fret, and the second string. And then he's picking up to the third string. So it's like this. And then a G7th with the same picking pattern. Check the tab. And then C with the pinch, pinching the fifth and the second string. And then we got this again, which I think is just a quick upstroke twice with the first finger. Let's do that whole turnaround part again. One more time. That's tough. That's a hard verse. Let me go through the whole thing slowly one more time. And then we head into the last verse. Hopefully I didn't confuse you too much. The picking, if you just play around and get the alternating bass and then time it with what you hear in the video, you can figure out how to play this. Now I'll write the tab out and do it the best I can. So one more time on that turnaround. That's what I'm hearing on that.